Due to LEGO's incompetence and the fact that they really don't know what they're doing when it comes to Ninjago, us fans have been stuck in one of the biggest Ninjago content droughts yet, just waiting for the time we'd start to see new leaks and set images. Well, at last, we did finally get to see some set images and some leaks, but those two things only ended up raising more questions, one of the biggest questions being, did we go through this entire content drought just to be met with yet another Ninjago content drought? Well, today we are going to be attempting to correct that answer and find out once and for all whether or not we truly are entering yet another Ninjago content drought. So to answer this question properly, I think first of all we have to correct the answer as to why we actually think this in the first place. And there are definitely a few reasons to go over here, so let's just get straight into this. So first of all, when we got the news that Cole's new voice actor was pretty much revealed and that it would be Andrew Francis, in that big article we got the news that we would first be hearing his voice in a series of non-canon Ninjago shorts at the beginning of the year. So yeah, as you can see, shorts at the beginning of the year. So that hints at us getting some potential more legacy style shorts that we got earlier on in the year to celebrate the 10th anniversary. I'd imagine that they are going to be kind of similar to that, just fun rides, you know, but nothing ultimately that special in the slightest. Just kind of a fun thing to watch every now and again, I guess, if you're ever bored. But yeah, that was the first kind of hint that maybe we wouldn't really be getting much else in the beginning of the year, and that our only content for the beginning of the year would literally just be those shorts, and we wouldn't be getting our first installment as we usually do, because, you know, last year we got the island in that space, but for 2022 it's looking like maybe we will not be getting an installment like that, and it will just be the shorts, and then we'll have to wait even longer for the summer installment. So yeah, that was our kind of first real teaser and hint, I guess you could say, towards that happening. When these sets were revealed as well, we kind of got that hint even more, and it became a big thing really that was just right there in front of us, and that was when the sets were revealed and when one of the designers for them, Tooth Dominoes on Twitter, basically announced that these sets would not be tying into any specific story. So yeah, instead of tying into a specific season or a story, they just kind of be their own standalone thing meant to represent what Ninjago truly is at its core. So yeah, that was another big indirect hint as to the fact that we may not really be getting much for the first half of the year other than just those shorts. And then to really just put the cherry on the top of this entire thing, there were hints on Twitter at the next half of the year, quote unquote, being really good and is going to be some of the best Ninjago. So from that alone, you can again kind of work out that, maybe, just maybe, the first half of the year won't even have anything. It will literally just be these fun, uncanon shorts that don't really mean anything at the end of the day. And that in the second half of the year, so, you know, the summertime when we'd usually get that second installment, then we'd get the good season filled with what I'd imagine to be maybe a Vengestone related plot, and it would just continue where we left off in Seabound. So yeah, that does kind of unfortunately hint at the fact that maybe, you know, next year we will just be getting some shorts and a big season, a really cool season in the second half of the year or in the summer. So yeah, it does kind of raise suspicions very high that maybe we will end up being stuck in yet another Ninjago content drought. However, is there any hope left? Could we still possibly be seeing a Ninjago season in the beginning of the year? If you ask me, I guess there is still a small beam of light out there that we may actually be seeing something for the first half of the year, so maybe like a special like the island was. That is still a small chance if you ask me, because we haven't received any news that, you know, that will not be happening and yeah, it's just going to be shorts. No, that hasn't actually been properly confirmed yet. They've just mentioned that shorts will be coming in the first half of the year, and then everything else is just based off indirect mentions, I guess you could say, at the second half of the year. So we don't really know for definite that we won't be getting anything, but I'd say that the chances are kind of slim, because usually by now we'd at least have something that points to that, and with the new sets, you know, they kind of give away what's going to be happening. But yeah, it does look like maybe we will not be getting anything, and we may just be going back to our usual one season a year trend that Ninjago used to do a few years back. So yeah, that is kind of something to just keep in mind, and the fact that we may be stuck in a pretty big Ninjago content drought once again. But hey, I mean, at least this time we do have some shorts to look forward to, and of course the sets, so there is still going to be some stuff there. It's not going to be completely just nothing like it was for most of this year, but yeah, it's just kind of worrying, and it is unfortunate. But at the end of the day, at least we do have an incredible apparent season to look forward to in the summer that's going to be really interesting to kind of talk about and discuss with you guys. So yeah. hopefully this video made sense to you, and hopefully it just kind of made things clear, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Please do feel free to drop your thoughts on all of this in the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts regarding all of this. If you did enjoy today's video, please consider dropping a like on it. Additionally, if you're new to the channel and are interested in seeing so much content similar to this, plus a whole lot more, please do also consider subscribing to the channel with that notification bell turned on. With all of this being said though, guys, I will see you all in my next one coming very, very soon. Goodbye.